There we go. Okay, good morning, everybody. Oh, I just moved my coffee. I was going to show you my coffee. Coffee and art in the morning. Thanks, everybody, for being here. All right, here. It's just not the same unless I show my coffee. Coffee and art in the morning. I'm Dede, and this is a live show on Ustream.tv. If you are watching the recording on YouTube, thanks for watching the recording. I think I'm going to play with some of my new watercolors. I was showing, we have a little chat before I hit record. So if you guys here in chat, if you're talking to me, please put it in caps so I know you're talking to me, because it does scroll by pretty quickly. So this is a set of these koi watercolors that I've used for years. Came with the water brush, had little sponges in the sides, which creep me out. Can stand the feel of the sponges. Can you see like this? This is like chalk. Literally, I don't like chalk either. But anyway, this is a set I've used for years. And so I said, well, I'm going to try some of these new sets that are out there. So I got this set here. Let me see if I can take the lid off. I have it sitting in the lid. And you can use the tray, this for mixing here. And this is the Bianyo, Bianyo. Got it off of Amazon. 36 colors. And I have swatched these at some place. I think I did. So I got that. And then I have these Jane Davenport skin color ones. You need the evidence of the coffee aroma. And so the only reason I got these was because they were skin colors. So I got this little baby here. Got this at Michael's. And yeah, so I'm going to try to use those today. I was also going to try to do something with the mermaid markers. These are also the Jane Davenport watercolor markers, like watercolor in there. And I bought this particular palette to, put some drops of this in. You don't waste it that way. If you have some drops, and you can feed out of that with a water brush or a regular brush or even this brush. But, I would just want to just put a drop of each one of those in here. I just got to remember to close it this way and not this way so they don't just go flying off the side. So those are what I want to do today. I have my little sketchbook out here. This is where I just throw down ideas, um, different combination of things and ideas that we've talked about and stuff. And yeah, there's one for Poseidon. I found some statues of Poseidon online, so I was kind of sketching those out. Just playing with this was to show that the Crayola water, these just water-based markers that they don't go through even on copy paper, as long as you don't scrub them. So I just did something with that just to show that they don't go through the thin paper. um, so those are good to use if you just want to do sketches. Then we started here with some little ideas of combining our lists. So anyway, I thought about this manatee over here. I really like that manatee. So I did sketch out a little manatee, but he's kind of all gray. I don't know so that's why I kind of flipped over to the lionfish. So I think I might draw a lionfish on a bigger piece of paper and play with these watercolor markers on the lionfish, just to see, just to, play with. All right, so that being said, I have a little bit of Happy Meal and a couple things that I purchased over the weekend. So let's do that first. If y'all don't know Miss Vicky B is, I call her the planner queen. I mean, if there's a planner out there, any kind of a dated planner journal thingy, she is on it. Well, she surprised me with a little birthday present. Let me turn this over to the addresses. And it came in this gold, I've never seen this gold padded envelope. And she sent me a pile. Uh-oh, it's all falling down. Hang on, where'd it go? Ah, here it is. She sent me a pile of stationery supplies. So I'm going to show you her little stuff that she sent. This is a little card here. Look, it folds in half. And I'm thinking, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a card to write on, or like almost like a seal, like you'd close close your stationery over the top of this, but it's all Asian inspired and it's so pretty. It's all in like purples and lavenders. We could name our lionfish Simba. Oh, that's a good one, Button. There's this little mini coloring pad in here. So this is cute. Look, it's got a little mini color book page. Y'all know that Janet made me buy. Janet made me buy this, and I've been trying to remember. This was one of the things at Books A Million was $3 in their calendar. At Books A Million, all through February, all their calendars, planners, anything with dates is $3. They mark it all down every February for $3. Well, this was one of the sets that Janet had bought. Janet had bought Janet bought this box of Johanna Basford coloring calendar, and I've been trying to remember to put a couple in everybody's when I send out Happy Mail or birthday cards, and I'm just cutting off the dates here. I'm just cutting them down like this and putting a few in birthday cards. So this box, this is the same kind of thing. That this would be good for that. How could you not? Exactly, Janet. How could you not buy for $3? I know. I actually went back, and I did get a couple other calendars, but I got them at Staples for $2. I'll show you those in a minute. So anyway, Miss Vicky B put this in here, and it was all wrapped up with. Look at this cute little, these little cute little dolls, like little Japanese dolls. They're so on a ribbon. It's almost as cute as sock monkeys. So you resisted that one. Well, the only reason I got it, Terry, is because I knew I could use it in Happy Mail. Putting it in cards and envelopes, And I should tell y'all whose birthdays are this week. I have them, I try to remember every week. But once I mail out the cards, I forget. I have to see it on either Facebook or Twitter or something for me to remember the days of people's birthdays, unless I see it online. So anyway, that's so cute. And there's this stationery set. And she had all these little things just thrown in there, these little seals, these little buttons. Here's her little personal card to me. I think these are like little, I don't know if they're meant to be bookmarks, but they're perfect for bookmarks. And just such cute little things. Look at this little bookmark. It's it's one of the little it's like if y'all remember the little stencils back when that were brass stencils. It's like a little brass stencil. Let me get a piece of here so you can see the design. That little bookmark. It's got a butterfly on some mums. And then look at this little girl paper clip. Miss Vicky B, thank you so much. It's just so cute. The whole thing. She just puts together little things like this. Miss Vicky B does. And that's Miss Vicky B-E-E, like a bee. And so look, there's a little wooden fan, and again some more little die cuts, the cutest little die cuts. Another little fan, a little wooden fan, and look at this. Look, Janet, clutch your pearls. Look how cute that is. Oh, I know, Galena. Oh, Galena has a pen pal. I might have to send her something of this for her, to share with her pen pal. Galena has a new pen pal. But anyway, look, sticks, this is the Post-it note, and then these are the flags right here. Aren't they cute? And then sent some pencils. These are, I'm not sure who makes these. I'm not sure who makes them. They might have come with the set. But look, little pencils. I don't know if they're color pencils or they're just, yeah, they're just plain, they're just regular pencils, but they're all in the colors of the set. Isn't that cute? Clutching away. Janet, clutching away, my friend, clutching away. And then some little, they're not postcards, they're paper, but look how cute those would be to be tucked in your letter. Just little die cuts and little notes. And again, here's some more little, this is like a card here, like this. Little card. And then these are some more of those punch outs that fold over in half like this. Again, I'm not sure if you're just supposed to write a note or if it's like to seal the letters. There's another one of those little Japanese fans. Oh, thank you, Artsy Marilyn. Yeah, there's Miss Vicky's YouTube channel. Yeah, she comes in here every now and then. She's a busy girl though now. She has a new baby. Well, pretty new. And another daughter and her pup, and she's a busy one. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to this is like a note. This is the notebook or the journal, and then this one is the writing set. And look, see, it's got like the envelopes and stationery, but I'm thinking like when you seal up, when you want to close one of your letters, that you could put this on there. I don't know. It would just be a cute touch if that's not what it's for. So yeah, so I might have to send a little bit of this to Miss Galena for her pen pal. I'm not much one for writing letters. I do send out happy mail, but y'all know I don't make cards or anything. I send out my own art cards. So thank you so much. This is so sweet. Look at that. A note and idea. Everybody needs notebooks and idea books. We won't get into that today. Y'all know how, hey honey Jill, y'all know how I feel about taking notes. You better be doing it. Don't say it. Everybody's going, good job, Miss Vicky. Oh, the other Vicky got in. Oh, okay. Thanks, Marilyn. Yeah, she figured out. Hey, Vax Vicky. Vicky Vax. Well, I'll have to think of a good name for you, Vicky Vax. So thanks, Miss Vicky B, for all this awesome goodness. Look how cute. Oh, I just love paper clips like this. So yeah, we'll be sharing. And the ribbon and the little fans. So yeah, I wanted to show all that goodness, awesomeness from Miss Vicky B. Then at Staples, I had to get, I'm not going to tell you what, I had to buy another 3-ring notebook. I had to buy another 3-ring idea notebook. This one's for another subject. It's not an art one. It's for a study one. So anyway, when I was there, their calendars were $2. And I only bought 2. I bought Astronomy and the Hubble. Y'all know me and my outer space. I love that. And these will be good to, because, I usually draw my own outer space in my journals and stuff. So this is a good one. Let me just reach over here because I've switched my room around. So now I'm facing the complete opposite side of the room. So the abandoned, I think it's the abandoned places. I just did a space one in. Let's go to my abandoned places here, which I'm thinking of a specific one. Well, there's this one too. So you can see how I do my own outer space here. But there's one in particular. There's one in particular that I'm imagining here to show you. There's that one. Well, that's kind of a good example how you can do your own outer. No, that's not it. There's one that I wanted to show that. Where is it? They kind of stick together. They're not stuck together. They're flipping together. This one. Okay. So here's kind of like how I made some outer space with a little bit of, there's a little piece like right here, that little piece right there, and this little bit right there, and then the rest is paint. But it's fun to take. Do you just want to say, trying to sketch a portrait of him? Thanks, Palm. It does take practice, and I've been drawing since I could hold a pencil. So, yeah. I won't say how old I am. Janet and me. Janet and I have been working at this art thing for a lot of years. Anyway, so you can see how you can take bits of space. Let's see if I can get that back up over here. Excuse the reach, guys. And yeah, so these are the calendar pages. I'm just going to give you an overview of them. And the Hubble one, they're both just planets in space, but I love doing these because, like, let me just do a flip here. Let me just do a quick little flip. They're just awesome in collage. All this is awesome collage fodder. Y'all know we love our collage around here. But planets like this, you can use bits of them on a horizon line. Jansen, old winch. But look, isn't this awesomeness, guys? I figured for $2, and these are 18 months, so we got we got a lot of calendar here. Look at that one. Isn't that cool? Even if you don't use it, I mean, just look at the idea of how you can do a star. You know, how to feather out a star. I mean, I already know how to do. I do it myself, but look at that example right there. Wait, rabbit trail. Let me get a piece of black paper. Do I have one handy? Ah, here we go. Oh, that's. I guess that's not a piece of paper. Let's see. Here we go. There's a little bit of black paper. Like you can take a Posca or just a pencil, whichever. I'm going to take a Posca because I want to do this quick. And if you do a star, sorry for the voice, guys. I've got to go downstairs and get my coffee, hot coffee. Let's make it a little bigger so it'll show up on camera. So you can do this. Do it neater. Take your time. But if you put a little star like this, and you got to let that dry for a second, but then take a white pencil. Long enough to get lots of ideas. Yeah, not going to give up though. Yeah, of course don't give up. Trust me, Palm, there are millions of samples. Go to Pinterest if you're not on Pinterest. Pinterest, you will find a million face drawing samples. I will tell you the best thing, my best tip, if I had to give one tip on drawing portraits, or anything for that matter, to make sure the accuracy is correct, after you sketch it out and start, laying it out, turn it and your reference material upside down. Turn it upside down. Thanks, Anonymous. Well, I don't know which Anonymous you are. Gigi. Okay, Gigi. Thanks, Gigi. Turn your reference and your piece you're drawing, both of them, upside down, and you will spot immediately what's wrong with your drawing. I cannot stress this, and I tell people this all the time. I guess I just don't believe me. Turn them both upside down, and you will spot immediately what is wrong with your drawing. And that reminds me, I want to show you my drawing I did for my niece. It's downstairs. I'll have to go get it. Okay, so here we go. So see how it's got the big star right? Oh, let's go to this one. See how it's got a big star? Then take your pencil, take your color pencil, and lightly give it the glow. And the farther out it goes, the lighter it's going to be. So the darkest is going to be right next to the middle of the star here. And then you can just kind of glow it out. Shh, shh, shh. See how quick that is? And you got your nice star. I would recommend this method over this. If you do this, you pick which one you think is the best. Just saying. Doing the subtle. Nothing wrong with that. Don't email me, but I'm just saying. If you want a nice, subtle, star in your nebula, then you do something like that, and it's going to look much more realistic. Yeah, turn it up. Turn them both upside down, Palm. Your reference and your drawing, and you will spot immediately. I mean, I can't even tell you how quick you're going to see what's wrong with it. You'll see immediately what's wrong with your drawing. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go run down and get some hot coffee after I show these calendars, and because I do want to show you. I got the cutest thing to show you. Oh my gosh, I'll cry. Not that I'm trying to make you cry, but look at this. See, you could do all this. Trust me. If you had a purple lavender sheet of paper, even if you painted it, even if you painted the background purple, let's say you painted a background of your color book purple, which I need to, I want to get back into Imagimorphia and Anamorphia. Mythmorphia, I have Mythmorphia on order. It's comes out first week, I think April. Anyway, if you paint the background like all lavender, you can do all this with a color pencil on top of your acrylic paint, because acrylic paint gives your page tooth to work on top of, right? So yeah, you could do all this with color pencil. Of course, you wouldn't have to do a whole nebula. You could just do a little bit. Um, oh, thanks, Gigi. I think I got you right, Gigi. You're the 3132. We're not talking bra sizes and stuff. That's her anonymous number that's been assigned to her for the day. Gigi. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So that is very a cool calendar. Then we got this one, which is just the astronomy, but again, same kind of dealio here. It's got, I'm just going to flip real quick, but look at that. See? Look. That just, I mean, this is awesomeness to me. Oh, it's Cece, not Gigi. Oh, okay. Cece. Okay, sorry, Cece. Did I mention I wear trifocals, Cece? Trying to read chat sometimes, yeah. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Did I miss one there? Thanks, Terry, for that clarification. I know, look at that, guys. Isn't this awesomeness? Look. Matches my fingernail polish. Yes, Jill. It's like right on a stand when you first walk in, like right, because I want to get rid of them, right? $2 calendars. They're all kinds. These are the only two that interested me, because you know I buy so many. Then last week we talked about, and I don't even know how the topic came up. This might have to be a separate part. This part here might just have to be studio chat and happy mail and purchases, because we're already running this one long. But I can't help it. I like to take my time. I like to have fun in the mornings, Monday morning. So yeah, I'm not in any hurry, as you can tell. Math and logic problems. Okay, so last week we were talking about the logic problems, and I think I was trying to think of Dell as the publisher that puts all these out, and so I made a point to look for these at Barnes and Books A Million, and there's a whole rack of them, you know, with the Sudoku and all kinds of different, you know, puzzle things. Now, this is one of the ones I was thinking of. There's another one that's a more expensive, like a big, nicer magazine type. This is just the newsprint type paper, and this one, right? Did you get my mail concerning a calendar? I don't know, Sonia. I mean, Abby girl. I don't know. I'll go look in my spam folder. A lot of time, and I don't know why, most of your mails all come to my email, but send it again if you have it, because I don't know. I don't recognize that. I do not recognize that, Abby girl. Okay. Yeah, I will check my spam folder, but I don't, doesn't sound familiar. So anyway, I tried to do a couple. I used to do these years ago. I love these logic problems, and I'm not going to, I'll just read a little bit of one. Just if y'all have never done logic problems, I think they're fun. They can be frustrating. Well, forget the math part then, Terry. Let's just talk about the logic problem part. Thank you. So what they do is they'll give you a little scenario, and then they give you the clues, and you have to like kind of X out if you know for sure it's not the person, or dot it if you know it is. Okay, let me see if I have the first ones are here. Here's one I'm working on. It's bigger. It's bigger chart. And so if you know for a fact that it's not the person, then you want to X, or the thing, then you X it out. If you figured out that it is, then you put the dot. If you put a dot, you can X out everything else in that column that pertains to that thing. Not logic. Terry. So they'll give you things like, okay, and this one happens to have Eileen in it. She's not here. And there's no flamingos. There are animals, but there's no flamingos. But like, for instance, a logic problem goes kind of like this. On a recent morning, Eileen and 3 other pet owners each took his or her domestic companion to the vet for a checkup. One person brought in a ferret. After dropping off their critters, each took his or her vehicle to the local garage for a tune-up. One person had a hatchback. And still after that, each went to the grocery store to pick up a needed item. One person needed fruit. Finally, each returned to the vet at a different time in the afternoon, 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30, to collect his or her animal. From this information and the following clues, can you determine each person's pet, vehicle, item purchased from the supermarket, and the time of return from the vet? You like these, Pat? I do too. It's just been years, well, maybe, it's been probably, I could say years, since I worked one. Then, so the first clue. Barry did not take a compact or SUV to the mechanic. So you take your pencil, which, I can't even find a pencil here. I don't even have a pen. Anyway, you take your pencil, and so you know that Barry did not have a compact or an SUV, so you can scratch those out. That's the first clue, right? Only the dog owner returned to the vet earlier than the station wagon owner, who returned earlier than the person who had to pick up the bread. So your little columns here, it's horizontal and vertical columns. So you got your people here, Barry, Chloe, Dave, and Eileen. You have their pets, cat, dog, ferret, parrot. Then you have their cars, a compact, a hatchback, a station wagon, an SUV. Then you have the things that they bought at the store, bread, fruit, milk, sugar. And then the time they return to the vet to pick up their animal, 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30. So for instance, like somebody says, I don't even remember which one it is, but Chloe picked up her pet in between so and so and so and so. So you know she's not the first or the last person. You see how that works? Kimberly. Anyway, so that's how that works. And so you X out when you know for sure it's not the person, and you dot the one when you know it in fact is. So anyway, then they got, all different kinds of this particular one. I just picked this one up because I had math and logic. You can get ones that are just logic. You can get one that are just Sudoku. This one has different, logic problems and geometry type things, which I love geometry. I love geometry. There's a bingo one where you have to eliminate by the clues the numbers and the bingo. Anyway, I just had to show you that I did pick one up because I said I was going to. Terry goes, no, I don't see it. Travis needs more coffee. Okay, we're moving on from the logic problems. Okay. I had to show you, though, because we talked about it, and I told you I was going to buy one. Just in case you didn't think I was serious. Hey, Juju. Now, here for the rest of the viewing and audience pleasure. I got Daphne's Diary. This is a British UK magazine, and it's not cheap. It's $14.50 in the US, but it's probably about the same as the more expensive, like Somerset Studio ones. Some of those are $14. And I love these because they're just so pretty. If my mom was here, she'd probably already be heading down to the bookstore to get herself one. Thank you for moving on, Terry. Terry, we're going to get to play in a minute. We'll do that. I'll tell you what, Terry. We'll even separate the videos from our art project from the mail. Too much thinking for a Monday of daylight saving time, Carol Renee. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah, it's a beautiful magazine, and I'm going to do a little tour for you, and then we'll start an art. We'll do some art. The thing about it, they do have some slick paper. They have some that are slick, heavy paper. Sometimes they have color book pages. I actually have the color book, the Daphne's. I think they only have, I think it's Daphne's Diary. I always say it wrong. Daphne's Diary has a color book probably came out a year ago. You'd have to order it because um, does she know you have it? Does she know I have her diary? Yeah. No, does my mom know I have this? I don't know because this is the first time I've shown it. I just got it Saturday. So, Terry's crying. Okay, so anyway, but the paper is kind of like matte paper, not slick, except for some special areas like these are some bookmarks, little owl bookmarks. So I'm just going to do a little flip for you guys. Look at all the little cute stuff. It's just inspiring. It's eye candy to me. It's not, this particular one, I don't think, might have one color book page in it, but there's just all kinds of little articles, little craft projects, art projects. Here's an article on overthinking. We won't do that with the logic problems today, will we, people? There'll be no overthinking. Marble chasing intruders a week. Marble chasing intruders on weak logic puzzles. Okay, I missed something there, Aroma. Sorry, it scrolls off really quick here, guys. I did miss that. Sorry, Miss Aroma. If you're talking about Miss Marple, are we talking Miss Marple? I love Miss Marple. And it's so funny, guys. I always tease Rach0113. I always tease her that I always imagine her living in Miss Marple's village. I don't know why. Okay, so you can see this is on slick, heavier paper, but they're bookmarks, little owl bookmarks. Oh yeah, you could collage the heck out of this one. Yeah, and I have used them for collage. And so on the back of the little bookmarks are just some little feather designs. So they're pretty on the front and the back. And these are perforated pages too, so you could just tear these out. Here's some masks, some Mardi Gras masks. Well, I don't know if that's what I think they meant them to be, Mardi Gras masks. And Carnival in Venice. Okay. And then see the paper is the matte paper. Here's some little Sarah Saunders that does clay, little clay pieces. There's an article on her and some of her little figures, her little sculptures. So I have some recipes, which y'all know that's going right over my head. I don't cook, but here's a little page for a bucket list. Some more recipes, painting on some rocks, decorating some glasses, some candles, all just different little crafty things. Heather, the flower, the I don't want to call it a weed. Heather, is it an herb? Furniture. Here's some apple slices dipped in chocolate. Some little stickers. Little tag stickers. More recipes. Embroidered animals. Look at these. Look at this, guys. It's just a beautiful magazine. It's just a beautiful. Hey, Debbie. Happy birthday. I think it's your birthday today. I haven't gone on Facebook to check. I sent her card. She already got her card like last week. So I send them out, try to send them out for them to get them in time. Here's like doing things with dried flowers. So just do a quick little tour here. And then there's some slick pages, you know, the gloss pages, like regular gloss magazines. Posts from friends, outdoor luncheons. And then here's a little diary. And they always have these things that are just stuck, usually stuck with just a piece of that glue dot. Let's see if I can, oh, this one's stuck with a piece of tape, double-sided tape. There we go. No, it's a glue dot. It's a snot dot, as we used to call them. Snot dots. And it's this one's a little diary. Of course, this is way too little for me. I can't even see what that says without a magnifying glass. I have no idea. Seriously, that's tiny, tiny. But it's a cute little calendar. If you're 20 years old and can read that tiny print. Anyway, how to make some envelopes. Marilyn's birthday, I think, was last. All right, let me get my calendar. I sent out all the cards for the first 2 weeks of May. Of March. So once I send them out, I forget. Marilyn's was last week. What day is today? The 13th? Yeah. Yeah, it's just Debbie Boring, her birthday. Lisa Scott was yesterday, which I saw and said happy birthday. Galena was last week. Byrne was last week. I hope you got your card, Mildred. And then let's see, who else is this? Angie Bell is the 18th. So yeah. Yeah. Hey Jean, good morning. We're just showing a quick preview of the Daphne's Diary. But Jean, look, I showed this a little while ago and everybody booed me off the stage. I got booed off the stage, Jean, when I showed this one. Okay. Vintage school pictures, vintage actual photographs of school children in, vintage desks. Sorry, I can't resist. So there is one color book page in here. So, and then some interiors of, I think these are some restaurant interiors, some more recipes, and then this fell out. These are some like little letters. Like let's pop this out so I show you here. Well, let's pop out the one that's easier to pop out. I think. Oh, there's going to be all kinds of little things you got to punch out. I think I'm not going to spend the time to punch all this out, but you can punch out all these little bits right there. And then you fold it up and make this envelopes. These are letters. Let me just go ahead and take them both out now so I can close the magazine. Hey, Funda. That's fun. Anybody else? Math will put you right to sleep. Well, Travis, maybe we need to work a logic problem so we can put you to sleep. No, because Jean just got up. We don't want to put her back to sleep. No, Jean probably wouldn't go to sleep with math. The Cupcake Club, vintage things. And look, here's some paper. Like this one's got all kinds of teacups and teapots. And yeah, just all kinds of cuteness. Right? Here's somebody that found objects like cans and bottles and little, different little people out of bits of found utensils and metal bits and cans. That's cute. Artie Dard used to do a lot of 3D stuff like that. Here's some more paper. Look at that. See, paper, note cards, notes. You like fun? So yeah, so that is the Daphne's Diary. This is the newest one, I think. Let's see what. It's the first one for 2017. I think they're quarterly. They might be quarterly. So yeah. Okay, so there's that. So that's my purchases, and that was our happy mail from Miss Vicky B. So I'm going to stop this video and keep it its own, Happy Mail and Studio update. And then we're going to do some drawing. And Jean, we're going to do a little watercolor, mermaid markers. We were talking about you earlier, Jean, that you could probably fill 1,000 of these with with your paint, with your watercolor jars of hey GCB, anybody else I missed? Okay, so I'm going to stop this recording and we'll start another one. A fresh start. So hang on, guys, and I'll be right back.